Hello everyone. Today we will be learning on how to onboard properties to Airbnb using the Wizard app. When we open the Wizard app, we are directed to the home section. In here, we will find various channels we can connect properties to. We will select the box with the Airbnb logo on it. Before we move forward though, it is imperative that the cancellation policy used for this channel is correct. For that, we will click on the back arrow twice. To begin the channel onboarding phase, we will tell the system if we already have an account with properties by selecting Yes. This will activate the button that says Start Connection Process, as you can see here below. Now, below, we may proceed to select a cancellation policy by clicking on the arrow pointing down and selecting a policy from that list provided. Just click on the one that fits your approval, and then you can click Start Connection Process. Now next, the system will guide us into creating an Airbnb account right here in Channel Account. Now this only needs to be done if said account hasn't been created yet. Now just scroll down to follow the steps. Once you reach the end, the next button will activate and we can move on to the next step. As so. You can also see all this information in a summary on the right-hand side. In order to onboard properties to this channel, we will need to authorize Channel Connector as the channel manager for the Airbnb account. Follow these steps and ensure the account has been properly authorized before moving on to the next step. As so, just scroll down, read all the information, and once you are satisfied and know that it has been authorized, click on Next. Now, before proceeding, we must make sure if the listings will be a brand new one or if we are connected to an existing listing of properties already set inside your Airbnb account. Now, this section will inform us on how to acquire the Airbnb channel product ID. Okay, this basically information is what you're looking for. Scroll down, start looking through the information and acquire that piece of data that is important should we connect to an existing property. Okay. Once you gather all the necessary information, then we can move on to the next step. When properties are enabled and set in a distributed state, the Wizard app will require to validate all properties to ensure they are meeting the minimum requirements that this channel is requesting. If the property displays a check mark, as you can see right here, then we can move forward. However, if an error comes back, we just simply click on the red message and a new window will appear informing us on what needs to be corrected before we can proceed. Now, all changes must be reflected on the BookingPal dashboard before attempting to revalidate. You can use this button down below to do just that. And once all properties have a check mark, then we can click Next and move on to the next step. Now, once we have confirmed that all properties meet the Airbnb criteria, then we can proceed to either create a listing or connect to an existing property. When we create a new property, we need to click on the box next to the property ID. This will activate the Create New Listing button that will allow us to perform this task. As so. A message in yellow will appear saying in progress once you have requested this task to take place. And once the system has completed this task, the property will be removed from this section and we will be able to move forward to the next section. Now, if a listing already exists, then we will click on the Connect section and a list of properties will appear. This will be found here on top. Where it says connect, we just click on this. Now, to do so, we will click on the box next to the property ID that we need to map to, as so. Okay. This will uncover a section where we can add the channel property ID. We may also select what synchronization type do we prefer. If limited, which will allow only connection for rates, calendar dates, fees, and taxes, or everything, which means we will override the content that the property currently shows on the channel and send all the information found on the BookingPal dashboard. You can see them right here, either everything or limited. Once done, we save the changes and move on to the next step. The final step will be to select one or all properties that we want to set live on the channel. We click the box next to the property, as so, or click on the box on top of the list to select all properties. A new button appears named Request to Open, which we will click eventually to request the selected properties are open and set live on the channel. And once completed, we will click the Finish button, and this will send us to our home page. Hopefully this was helpful for everyone, but if there's any additional support you may require, you may contact our customer support team at support@mybookingpal.com. Thank you for watching.